In this video, I wanted to compare the Huawei P20 Pro to the Huawei P30 Pro so it's easier for you to decide which phone is best for you. First, the price. The P20 Pro costs about 500 euros or less, depending on where you buy it from. The Huawei P30 Pro is still a hot new phone and costs from 800 to 900 euros, at least at the time of this review. Expect the prices to drop in a few months. Now let's talk about the design. Both phones use metal frames and glass on the front and rear, but the P30 Pro has a more modern look as it has a curved screen with smaller bezels and more pronounced curves on the back. On the other hand, the P20 Pro still looks great to me, even though it looks a little bit outdated. In fact, some users prefer flat displays and a fingerprint scanner on the front. Speaking of the fingerprint readers, the P30 Pro has one under the display and I found it to be working really well, much better than on the Mate 20 Pro. However, you simply can't beat a more conventional scanner found on the P20 Pro that is still one of the fastest out there. The P30 Pro has a significantly larger display that is slightly sharper, brighter, and the panel has better contrast. The P20 Pro still has a very good display as it is plenty sharp and vibrant for everyday use. Flip the phones to the back and you'll find powerful cameras on each device. The P30 Pro brings significant upgrades over the P20 Pro by offering a quad camera setup with periscope zoom and wide-angle lens and optical image stabilization in the main and telephoto sensors. The P20 Pro is no slouch either. It has 3 cameras that can still take one of the best photos out there. However, the setup offers less zoom and no wide-angle lens. On the front, the P30 Pro uses a camera with more megapixels than the P20 Pro. Neither phone has a headphone jack, which is kind of disappointing for many users. Both phones are water and dust resistant, both have IR blasters, but only the P30 Pro has a nano memory storage expansion slot. The Huawei P20 Pro has a dual stereo speaker system, whereas the P30 Pro uses only one speaker that is implemented on the bottom of the device. In practice, the P30 Pro can get louder and the overall sound quality is slightly better, but the difference is negligible. Here are a few audio samples. When it comes to hardware, it's obvious that the P30 Pro is a more powerful device, but the P20 Pro still has plenty of power that allows handling even the most demanding tasks like gaming. Even though graphics look better and loading times are shorter on the P30 Pro, you can rest assured that the P20 Pro will be powerful enough for gaming. Both phones run on the EMUI. Even though the P30 Pro has a slightly newer 9.1 version, you can't really see any difference. What is important is that both phones are one of the fastest out there. What is even more impressive is that the P20 Pro is just as fast as the day one I started using it. That means that the P20 Pro is still super fast even after 1 year after the official launch when I just got the phone. If you want to learn more about the EMUI on each Huawei phone, check out dedicated reviews and you'll find all the links down below. When it comes to daylight image quality, it all depends on the shot or how the AI applies settings to a particular scene. In general, image quality is comparable. Some shots may look better on the P30 Pro while others are on the P20 Pro, meaning that I don't see a huge difference if any. One of the main reasons why you want to buy the P30 Pro over the P20 Pro is because it has a wide-angle lens that allows you to fit much more into the shot. Also, the P30 Pro kills the P20 Pro when it comes to zooming capabilities, as it offers up to 10 times hybrid and up to 50 times digital zoom. The P20 Pro offers 3 times optical and 5 times hybrid zoom. When it comes to low light, the P20 Pro still shows that it is one of the best out there. The image processing might be a little bit different, but overall, the P30 Pro doesn't have a huge advantage. In fact, some of the shots taken with the P20 Pro look better. On the other hand, the P30 Pro excels with its zoom capabilities, as currently there is no other phone that could achieve similar results. The selfie camera has improved, even though I messed up this test by leaving a heavy beauty mode on the Huawei P20 Pro, but you get the idea. When it comes to video, the P30 Pro is a winner. It can shoot much more stable and better quality 4K video, and switching between different cameras is smoother. I suggest you shooting videos in 1080p resolution on the Huawei P20 Pro and you'll get pretty nice and smooth footage. The P30 Pro records better 1080p video with its selfie camera. Also, the sound recording quality has improved. So, this is handheld video. I'm standing here in the shade. Today's lighting conditions are great, and I'm comparing the quality of video with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, Huawei P30, Huawei P20 Pro, the Mate 20 Pro, and some other phones. P30, Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. So this is my video test. The Huawei P20 Pro has a 4000 mAh battery, whereas the P30 Pro has a 4200 mAh power bank. In practice, the battery life is very similar on each device. That means you are getting one of the best battery performance on the market. That translates to about 8 or 11 hours of screen on time, depending on how you use the phone. A great thing is that the P20 Pro's battery still performs like new, even after using the phone for more than 1 year. However, the P30 Pro offers faster charging speeds, wireless and reverse wireless charging features. I hope you found this comparison useful, as I did my best to make it as concise as possible. In short, the P30 Pro is a better phone and it brings huge improvements in the camera department. It also has a better display and nicer design. On the other hand, the P20 Pro is still a great smartphone to buy even in 2019, especially given a massive price difference. Just before I sign out, I wanted to show you guys a really cool tempered glass screen protector made by SMARTDEVIL. It comes with everything you need to install it, including installation frame that makes the whole process easier. It took me just about 1 minute to install the screen protector. The key selling point is that the screen can be seen only from the front and within 30 degrees from both sides. In other words, this is the anti-spy screen protector, meaning that others won't be able to see what's on your phone's screen. All in all, this is a great tempered glass screen protector. It costs about £11 on Amazon, and I can definitely recommend you to check it out. As always, you'll find all the links and show notes down below the video. What do you think about the Huawei P20 Pro against the Huawei P30 Pro? Would you buy the P20 Pro or would you choose the latest Huawei's flagship? As always, like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, follow me on social media, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.